We come to a time which is also a bit of a pleasure in the ceremony when we get to hear from our student speakers. Today, my hardest task of the actual evening, or this event, is to say this name correctly. I hope I do okay. It is my pleasure to introduce Leda Stawnychko as this year's representative from the School of Health, Community, and Social Justice. Yes, good. Our student speaker today is best described as a lifelong learner. She's a leader at the University of Calgary, where she has also completed a Bachelor of Arts degree in International Relations, a Master's of Education degree in Post-Secondary Leadership, and is now preparing for the candidacy exam of her doctoral studies, also in Post-Secondary Leadership. Here at the Justice Institute of British Columbia today, she's receiving a certificate in conflict resolution with a specialization in mediation, third-party intervention. In her free time, she volunteers for the Canadian International Women's Association, mentoring professional immigrant women as they integrate into new Canadian professional lives. Quite honestly, I don't know how she actually has time to volunteer, because Leda actually takes her courses from Calgary here in New West. So she was chosen by her school because of the exemplary leadership that she exhibits in all of the classes, her commitment to her future endeavors, and I, for one, believe that we have not seen the last of you. So please come address the class.
Good afternoon, Mr. President, board members, faculty and staff, family and friends, and graduating class of 2018. The Italian painter and inventor Leonardo da Vinci was known as a Renaissance man, or man of many genius, universal genius. He said, "It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things." We gather here today to celebrate ourselves, people of accomplishment, because we went out looking to improve ourselves and ended up here at the Justice Institute of British Columbia. And after years of tuition payments and assignments and exams and role plays, here we are. Congratulations. Well done. Like many of you, I am an immigrant woman. I am also a success story. I moved from Mexico to Calgary, Alberta, at the age of 23. I was looking for adventure and perhaps a new way of life. At that young age, moving to Canada, the very thought of it was extremely intimidating to me. I had to understand and follow a complicated immigration process, produce the money required for this move, and then leave behind everything and everyone I know, all in search of something unknown. And remember, this was before the days of Google. I hadn't even seen a picture of Calgary. I would face loneliness, uncertainty, and I would have to get used to living outside of my comfort zone, literally, and for a long time. I was lucky because moving was my choice. Nobody forced me. In fact, many people tried to stop me. And I was afraid. There's no question. But I did not allow this fear to become yet another obstacle. I used it to nourish my spirit and to summon that courage, determination, and strength to take the biggest leap of faith of my life. Like Da Vinci and like Dr. Siegel, I said yes, and I went out and happened to things. That was 21 years ago. Don't do the math. And here I am, enjoying life in this beautiful, free, and inclusive Canadian society. And it keeps presenting me with opportunity after opportunity. And let me assure you, I have been intimidated many times since that day I landed in Calgary. Every time I've pursued a promotion at work, and I get it, I wonder, is this it? Is this the one move where I finally fail? But I do it anyway. As many of you know, completing an undergraduate degree is difficult. There's 40 courses involved. And as a divorced mother working full-time and with many other commitments, the thought of that was daunting. But I said yes, and I did it anyway. Then a master's degree, now a PhD. Like you, I keep happening to life. And the funny thing is that eventually, and without me even knowing it, that fear transformed into confidence and that power of knowing that I can. Whatever it is, I know I can. Like Da Vinci and Dr. Siegel, I also have many passions, and I try to seize all opportunities available to me. The Justice Institute of British Columbia offers programming in Calgary in a flexible and accessible format. So I asked myself, why not? I'm completing today a certificate in conflict resolution with a specialization in mediation. And again, it was sometimes, actually every single time, hard to take time away from my work and other responsibilities to attend the sessions. But I did it anyway, because I can. Completing the program with the Institute was truly a transformational experience, one of a kind. Our classes were beautifully diverse, with students from all ages and walks of life. We had very young ones right out of high school, and others who were already preparing for retirement careers as mediators and coaches. And of course, we had everyone in between. I remember entrepreneurs, judges, academics, lawyers, teachers, public servants, union leaders, social workers, and physicians from the public, private, and nonprofit sectors. Our class discussions were very rich precisely because we brought with us our very unique passions and interests. We had all gone out and happened to things. And when the opportunity presented itself, we had all said, yes, because I can. We understood the value of our program because we wanted to be better people. And we also knew that we can make this world a better place. Da Vinci had many interests. He liked painting, sculpting, architecture, science, music, history, astronomy. How did he do it all? He said, every now and then, go away. Have a little relaxation. For when you come back to your work, your judgment will be sure. Since to remain constantly at work will cause you to lose power of judgment. He continues, go some distance away, because work appears smaller, and more of it can be taken in at a glance, and a lack of harmony or proportion is more readily seen. So, as you collect your parchment today, I invite you to take a moment to breathe. You can do this. And before you go out and happen to more things, take some time and enjoy this accomplishment. Have a little relaxation. And if you can, gain some perspective by doing some travel. I will be traveling soon with my son, Isaac, to visit the wonders of the world of Egypt and Jordan. When I get back, I will apply for the designation of qualified mediator. My hope is to volunteer my services to help low-income families and newcomers as they engage with Canada's justice system. It will be intimidating, but I will do it anyway, because I can. I am sure all of us here are ready to contribute because we know we can make this a better world. And I am here thanks to the support of many around me, people at work, but most importantly, people in my house. So I want to say thank you here to my husband, Brian, and my son, Isaac, because we all sacrifice so that I can be here today. Thank you for this opportunity, and again, congratulations.